Hello. I don't feel great lately. So instead of living within my duvet for the next 3 to 4 months, like a polyester caveman, I'm gonna find a spark. I'm gonna invigorate my life, right? This is what I like to call a child-sized zebra print suitcase filled with treasures. I don't wanna brag, except I do. So here's what I'll say about myself. If you see me rolling around town with this bad boy, which doesn't happen very often because I do in fact live most of my life under my duvet cover, but if you ever do see it, just know it's carrying delights. Here's the thing, right? Life can sometimes feel dismal. You gotta do things to counteract it. As much as you wanna live under the duvet, you gotta do things to counteract it. This is my attempt to invigorate my life. What's this? What is this? It's thrill. It's a thrill. You know, adrenaline. The fear, like who's gonna walk into this bathroom at any moment? Am I breaking the law? Probably. Step 1, grab your cutting board. Mine is in the shape of a pig. Oink, oink. Okay. Okay, so automatically I have gone to put this cutting board on the edge of the toilet. Understand, that's disgusting. Look, I never use this side of the cutting board, okay? I never have, I never will. It's just a little table that butts go on sometimes, okay? I'm not grossed out by it, I'm not gross. Look, this bathroom, I'm gonna be honest, cleaner than mine. Let's not all pretend like we haven't julienned in our own bathrooms from time to time. Sometimes you get tired and you need to sit down. Sometimes when you're sitting down, you have to pee. And you don't want to switch from chair to chair to chair. It's too much work. So you sit down on your toilet as though it's a chair with your pants down. You sit there for 30 to 45 minutes doing your menial tasks. Chop, chop, you know, type, type, munch, munch, you know, hydrate, don't forget. And then you're sitting there for so long that you have to pee again. And wow, genius, because you don't have to get up and move and do the whole charade pulling your underwear pant. No, it's too much work. Stay on your toilet for as long as possible, 6 hours minimum per day. Anyways. I feel great about that. This is tarragon, and it's time to chop. It's a strong herb, all right? Strong, yet delicate. Describing myself. Don't fall in the toilet, okay? Don't. This is a dressing I've made at home. It's just a little apple cider vinegar, a little grainy mustard, a little Dijon mustard, you know, for emulsification, a little maple syrup, salt, a lot of pepper, and some olive oil. Easy peasy. You know, you have your classic 3-to-1 ratio, 1 part acid, 3 parts oil. If you want to be a skinny bitch, throw some water in there in place of the oil. I'm here for full fat. Can't wait to get fatter. My #1 goal, so obviously. Now see, I like the mix of the grainy mustard and the Dijon mustard because then you can see what you're eating, you know what I mean? Probably what Ina Garten talked about. Maybe she didn't talk about it in a public bathroom, but to each their own. Tarragon in, right? Here's what I'll say. I like things punchy, all right? I want flavor, all right? I want to be slapped in my face with flavor. You know when you go to Outback Steakhouse and they literally warn you because their food is so flavorful? That's what I need my food to be all the time. And I'll be honest, I've had croutons from Outback Steakhouse. They do need a warning. Gotta crush the garlic to get it out of its skins. Now I hope in doing this, everything doesn't fall into the toilet, but that's the thing about life, you gotta take risks. We can level with each other. I know that I look like a drunk, horny clown right now. You gotta do what you gotta do. Look like Pennywise if he was trying to be a prostitute. All I know is my drug is painting myself like a clown whore and doing some wholesome shit where you're not supposed to do it. Oh, right. Okay, so this is raw garlic and I'm going to grate it directly into the dressing so that it's pungent, so that it's fresh. I just like to use a little zester. You know, sometimes it's fun to zest. Here's a fun fact, okay? Plop it on the toilet. It's like in Bon Appetit, how they have like a garbage drawer that they put everything into. I'm just as fancy, except it's just a toilet. And it's not my toilet, but it's a toilet, and then it works. Okay. Now, a normal human amount of garlic in this scenario would probably be 1 to 2 cloves maximum. I'm obviously going to do 5. And if I'm eating a salad, I don't want it to feel like, oh, you know, I mean, I don't want to taste the leaves. Arugula. I don't know if doing this will get me in trouble, but that's the thrill. This This is half a head of radicchio. Okay, some people don't like radicchio. It's very bitter, but I will enjoy the color that it will provide to this dish, and I don't mind the bitterness. See, the dressing is quite sweet. There's maple syrup in it. Apple cider vinegar is quite sweet. Vinegar, I find. Let's not be afraid of bitterness, and that's a life lesson for us all. I'm not afraid of it in people, and I'm not afraid of it in lettuces. Right, I'm just gonna rustically tear this. Again, I don't know if what I'm doing is against the law. I don't know if I'm going to get in trouble. I just want to eat the salad in peace, you know, chop over a toilet and not be bothered. And that's all we can ask for in life. And if the world can't even provide that for its citizens, then where are we as a society? And it's wrong. We can, no, wait. We gotta chop the pears last because they'll brown quickly. Here's the thing about pears, apples, avocados, they oxidize, all right? They turn brown when oxygen hits them, all right? Science, all right? Let's avoid science at all costs. And Pecorino Romano. It's a hard, salty cheese, okay? A little saltier than, say, your Parmigiano Reggiano. I like it. In this context, you could use a young, fresh goat cheese. Wouldn't say no to that. You know, cheese it up however you wish. But of course, there will be cheese. Because if I'm gonna eat a salad, again, it can't taste like lettuce, and it has to be the fattest salad possible, all right? Like when you go to a salad bar, here's what you do, right? You get like 3 to 4 leaves of spinach, yeah. Okay, full cup of cheddar cheese, right? 2 cups of bacon bits, right? 75 gallons of Caesar salad dressing. That's a healthy, proportionate salad. Just going to grate the Pecorino Romano in ribbons with a vegetable peeler into the salad. Now here's the thing. People make a mistake with how they prepare their ingredients. That's what I'll say, okay? But, you know, sometimes you pull out a grater. You don't need to pull out a grater, okay? Sometimes you want a ribbon of high quality cheese, okay? Give me a ribbon, all right? I don't want a fine piece, no. Give me a hearty chunk, all right? Even on top of pasta, you make some orecchiette, you make some tagliatelle. Go to East Side Mario's, and they grate it and grate it, and you have to say, keep going, keep going. It's not enough cheese, it's never enough cheese, no. Give me a chunk, right? I'm not gonna say no to an entire mouthful of cheese nugget. That's yum. I'd like to see this as a cheese salad with arugula garnish. Just grating this into the bowl carefully because as unstable as I may seem, I have my morals, okay? I will not cross certain lines, and one line is I will not leave this bathroom. I will only leave this bathroom cleaner than when I arrived, never dirtier. I will not leave a crumb of cheese, okay? Because whoever is cleaning this bathroom, they are killing it. They deserve a raise. The most I'll do is leave them a little bite of salad because they deserve it, and this is gonna be amazing. Deshelled, raw, unsalted pistachios. Here's something we need to talk about. Crunch, okay? Texture. You want saltiness, you want unctuousness, all right? That's the cheese. Okay, you want freshness, you want bitterness. Those are the greens. We got some licorice elements from the tarragon. That's a yum. Punchiness from the garlic. What about crunch? Now, normally, I like to chop nuts. Not testicles, let's not go there, let's not make that joke, all right? It's not 1994. I like to chop food nuts. Okay, I'm not gonna do that now because the idea of chopping nuts, which is already a little bitch boy of a job to do, over top of a toilet just seems like a disaster. I'm not gonna say no to a whole pistachio, and neither will you. Let's not pretend that we've become so highfalutin that we would say no to a whole pistachio. I certainly wouldn't. The time has finally come to chop our pears, a starchy pear, all right? I like starchy, hard, crisp pears. I find soft, sweet pears to be filthy and disgusting. I also find the people who like them to be the same. Here's another mistake people make. Don't chop things ugly. Someone gives me a pico de gallo, say, okay, yum, pico de gallo, fresh, you know, put it on top of a taco, not gonna say no. If I look at that pico de gallo, and first of all, if your knife is dull and you've masticated it to the point where it looks like overripe watermelon texture, disgusting, I won't eat it. If you have diced your raw tomatoes, so some of them are huge as fuck, and some of them are super tiny, or they're all bulbous and strange. No, I'm not gonna eat that. I'm gonna throw it in your face because you're trash. Here's what I want from these. I want a thin slice. I want a thin slice. Now, my friends, it is time to toss the salad. Let's not make a sexual butthole joke in this scenario. Okay, I think we're above it. Okay, oh, here, here's another thing, okay, that I want to complain about. I love complaining. Don't give me a lightly dressed salad, okay? I want this to be soggy. Again, I don't want to taste the lettuce, okay? I don't want it to taste healthy whatsoever. Drown it in fat and flavor and evenly toss the salad. Don't give me bald spots. Disgusting. Careful not to bruise the lettuce. At this point, I am going to do something controversial, and I apologize in advance. Smoked salmon. I think if you are going to eat creatures, that you should only eat creatures that you would be willing to look in the eye and murder with your bare hands. Not proud of this, but I have murdered a fish and harvested its fish meat. And that's why I don't eat human meat. Not willing to murder. Jeez. To carnage. So this is our toilet salad. Gonna be honest, it smells amazing. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is the best salad I've ever had in my life. I feel awake, I feel alive, I feel invigorated, and I feel nourished. The point is, education sometimes happens in the most unexpected of places. Bye-bye.